Hey, Tina Lorenz here. Let's do our day one challenge, our take action challenge for ethically swiping headlines to write them fast. So we are here at magazines.com. This is going to be our playground, what we're going to use through the 5-day challenge. And all you have to do is go magazines.com and you'll be there. And I just wanted to give you a really brief tour of what all is here and why we're going to use it. So magazines.com's whole purpose in life is to sell you magazines. We're not buying any, we're just going to look at them. And you'll find just about every kind of magazine you can think of within magazines.com. They have some of the top sellers right on the front. You can view more titles down below just by hitting the arrow right here. We're going to search for specific ones because to make sure that I can get this challenge to you in a really fast and concise way that you can actually accomplish every day for the next 5 days, I'm scouting out a little bit ahead of time to show you what we're going to use. And I've also got a little surprise for you because I'm going to give you a couple of sample headlines that I'm going to write for you for each one, and then you're going to have an assignment to write your own. So let's get started. We're going to go up here and we're going to type in. Now, our day one niche market is weight loss. And so you may be thinking, well, Consumer Reports, that doesn't really fit that maybe so well, but that's the whole point, because sometimes what I want you to do is look for a magazine just by virtue of the awesomeness of its headlines, and then think, how can I tweak that into my niche market? And so sometimes they'll be kind of parallel, which I will show you, and sometimes they're going to be completely different. And the really bigger challenge is to try and take that completely different one, and you'll get some really powerful headlines out of that when you do that. So let's take a look at Consumer Reports. Like I told you, we have our current month's issue, whatever month we're doing this in. So if you're watching this challenge later, it may be a past month, but for today, this is the current month. And then you see 1, 2, 3, 4 past month's covers. So there's a rich storehouse on every single magazine where you can look at past headlines also. So you just have so much to choose from. And I liked this one. So let's take a look at it. Dear Cable TV, you're fired. Shrink your cable costs and customize your channels so you get more of what you love for less. Now, I just thought that was a really good headline, and it's for, like, it's kind of electronics. It's not really weight loss at all, right? But we're going to turn it into weight loss. So you heard what it just said, right? Let me bring in my simple little Word document. And here we have, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but Consumer Reports. I'm making a little list for you because I was thinking I could make this available to you after the challenge. So good idea, right? So here's what I did. Dear junk food, you're fired. Shrink your food costs and customize your meals and eat more of what you love for less. So this could fit into a weight loss market, right? Let's put them side by side. Let's see if we can do, there we go, just like that. So Dear Cable TV, and I wrote Dear Junk Food, because I like that, like I was writing a letter to it. I like that idea. Next line, you're fired. Well, we're going to keep that one. You're fired. It's okay to keep some of the words, but we want to mostly change them. So Dear Junk Food, you're fired. And then we have shrink your cable costs and customize your channels. And so I wrote shrink your food costs and customize your meals. And then they wrote, so you get more of what you love for less. And I turned that into, and eat more of what you love for less. Pretty cool, huh? That's how easy it is. Look how fast we did that. Literally, even though I did it ahead of time, I seriously did it like in 2 minutes. And that's how this works. So let me move my little Word document out of the way. And let's go back. Let's go back to home, to the covers, because I saw one there on my way in. I thought this would be a good one. So let's go back here. And let's look at Woman's World. Woman's World is just sort of a fascinating magazine to me because they have such a formula. They're always using certain kinds of colors, the placement of the words on the covers. This is the other thing. When you're looking at your magazine covers, get that marketing mind in action and be kind of studying how they're doing it, because everything they do is intentional and they do it because it works, right? So even though we have the cover I want to use right here, let's go look at, well, here's the past covers down here, okay? So see how, look at the formula, okay? So here's the current one. See how where the copy is, where the person is, where the image is. Woman's on the right. Rest of, always in the middle. Always in the middle. You're going to see the diet every single time. The diet. And here we change it up and we have Dr. Oz, but still on the right. diets in the middle. And you know what? I'll tell you another thing. If you pick one of these up off the check stand, I can guarantee you're going to find that diet somewhere around page 20. And before or after it, there's going to be some ooey gooey good. Here we go right here. Samoa bundt cake. Totally not diet food. But that's always going to be like right next to the diet article. Try it. Next time you're at the check stand, pick one of these up, take a look. Look right around page 20 to find that diet. And then look before or after. Can't remember right now which way they do it, but it's right next to it. And look for the ooey gooey recipe. And this is what they do every single month. I've become fascinated with it because the color schemes and just the placement on the cover. So this is just a kind of, I'm going sideways on you a little bit, but that's what I do when I do consulting and I work with people. There's kind of an organic thing that grows out of that. And when I know there's something more I need to tell you or teach you, I'm going to do it. So, okay, let's back to our cover, right? The Paleo Thyroid Cure. Now on this one, we are going to actually take a weight loss headline, but we're going to make it original. So Paleo Thyroid Cure, drop 25 pounds in 30 days on the easy plan doctors prescribe. Now, what I would not use in this is the word cure, because when you're online and you want to stay happy, keep happy with in alignment with the alphabet agencies, we call them, like FTC, we don't want them to come down with their iron fist on you for writing something or promising, over-promising. We don't want to do that. So for our purposes online, we are going to stay away from the word cure. But here's what I did with that. Here it is. Okay, the Paleo Thyroid Cure. I turned that into the Keto Miracle because keto diets are very big right now. You might be in that niche market or you might want to enter that market. And so we're going to look at something just aligned with it, but different from paleo. Then drop 25 pounds in 30 days on the easy plan doctors prescribe. We are going to say, drop weight fast on an easy plan that keeps you healthy and full. See how this works? It's easy. And you have powerful headlines. Those are two really great headlines just from our 2 magazine covers on our first day of the challenge. Awesome, right? So what I want you to do now is, for your first day's assignment, I want you to write 1 or 2 headlines. You know, once you start, it's kind of fun. Do more than 1. You don't have to just keep it to 1. But find your magazine, rummage around. Maybe you want to look at Women's Day. Let's take a look at Women's Day. Here we go. My internet's going a little slow. It's raining hard in Tucson today. And there we go. There's Women's Day. They always have things about crafts and fall meals, weight loss, so just, you can look at Dr. Oz. I'm not going to tell you where all to look because this is part of the exploration of you learning. So that's our day 1 assignment. Find your magazine cover, just 1. Choose a headline, just 1. Write 1 or 2 headlines in the weight loss niche from your swiped headline. And then be sure you post it in the group, okay? Because I'd like to see what you're doing. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you, so don't forget to ask because I'm happy to answer them for you. That's day 1. Let's get it done, folks. And then we'll be on tomorrow to day 2. See you then.